Here it is, my 2-year anniversary video. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been 2 years already since I started recording. I remember exactly 2 years ago, I uploaded my first video, Resident Evil 4 walkthrough part 1. 2 years ago is when it all started, and I cannot believe it's been 2 years. I honestly never thought I would make it this far, let alone, I didn't even think I'd make it past 1 year, let alone two. I thought this would just been some stupid hobby that I'd be able to do just in my spare in my spare time. And it is something I do in my spare time, but I didn't think it was gonna be this big. So much success has I've had so much success in the last 2 years, so much fun, and it's honestly one of the best things that I've done with video games instead of just buying games, playing them, and just it's like it hasn't just been a waste of money. I've been putting them to use, and I'm grateful for that. Um, I want to know if there's anybody out there though who has actually been watching me for 2 years, who was actually first seen my Resident Evil 4 walkthrough part 1 video on February 7th, 2010, and who is still watching me today. If there's anybody out there, you don't have to post a comment though. I just want to make that clear. And yeah, let's see. In the last year that I have done, or that I've been doing walkthroughs, I have completed Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Call of Duty World at War, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2 Leon A Scenario, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception, Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I believe 8 parts, I think it is, of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. There you go. And yeah, like I did last year, I'm going to be doing this again this year. I am going to be doing a Q&A video. Same rules apply as last year. No personal questions. Has to be a minimum of 10 questions for the video to be posted. Video answers will be posted 2 weeks after this video. So today's the 7th. So video will be on the 21st. And multiple questions can be asked by the same user. I think that's it. That's all that's left. Try not to repeat questions from last year. If you are wondering what, if you do have a question from last year, I still have the Q&A answer video from from my first anniversary video. Go ahead and look that up, and I list all the questions and then I answer them. It's the same thing as last year. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Last year, when I had my first year anniversary, I had reached the 140 subscriber mark, and I think I mentioned this last year. My goal was to get up to 280 subscribers. That was my goal, to get at least match the amount of subscribers. I now have 339 subscribers. I've reached beyond my goal, and I'm just completely surprised. I'm actually doing what's actually happening. I actually made it past what my goal was, and so hopefully I get more than what I have now next year, and yeah, I kind of sound pathetic if you think about it. I've only got a couple hundred subscribers when there's people out there who have thousands and thousands of subscribers. But, for me, that's actually a pretty good goal that, I made it past that mark. Yeah, with every, anniversary video, I seem to always have an update video in that same one because, I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna keep rambling on about my 2 years on YouTube. But yeah, update topics. First thing I wanted to talk about were new games being added to the list. A new game that I am adding is, or this is one of the few games that I'm doing, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. This Christmas, I actually asked for Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, a GameCube controller, and a GameCube memory card. Now, I know what most of you guys are thinking. You're like, what significance is this proving? Because you don't have a GameCube, like I mentioned in my October update. That is actually not true. I may not have the GameCube console, but I do have a Wii, as you guys all know and saw in my Resident Evil 4 walkthrough. And the Wii has backward compatibility. It has a built-in GameCube player in it. All you need is a controller, a memory card, and any GameCube game. Like I said before, I just got it. I got it this Christmas, so it's not like I never thought about that idea before. And so I got Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and I will be fitting that in between Paper Mario and Super Paper Mario. That'll kind of complete the series a little bit, and that's going to be my new summer series project. Alright, another game to the list is Call of Duty 9 this year. It has been confirmed, however, the title has not been. It is either being called Black Ops 2 or Iron Wolf. Don't correct me like on what it really is. I believe it is Iron Wolf, though. You know, a lot of people have been saying that, but however, that title has been, it's been being, like, you know, people have been trying to get it to be that name for a couple of years now, apparently. I don't know. You know, it hasn't been released yet. When it does, I'll call it what its official name is. But for now, it's being called Call of Duty 9. So yeah, I will be doing that after Resident Evil Code Veronica. Next game on the list is Resident Evil 6. It has been, the trailer is actually out. It's on my favorites list. You can go check it out after this video. They are making a 6th Resident Evil game. I intend to do that, and when I plan on doing that after my Assassin's Creed 3 walkthrough. And those are the 3 games that are definitely on my list at the moment. I appreciate your patience on this game series, and I'm announcing it now. I am going to be doing the Sly Cooper series. However, it will be done. The Sly Cooper series will be done. However, I am not sure when it is going to be done. I highly doubt it is going to get done this year because I'm kind of full. Like, I'm completely packed on games, and I doubt I can fit a whole series in. So it'll probably get done in 2013. I appreciate I appreciate your patience, and they are making a 4th Sly Cooper, Sly 4 Thieves in Time. It is coming out this year, and that'll be done after my Sly Cooper series. And those are the games that are being added to the list. The second thing I wanted to talk about was my new quality. A lot of people have been mentioning lately that I've got better quality, that the video quality on my Modern Warfare 3 walkthrough is significantly better than the quality that was on my Assassin's Creed Revelations video. And to be honest, the quality hasn't really changed. A lot of people, somebody actually asked me, what, like, new stuff do you use? I responded, I actually haven't been using new stuff. I've been using the same technology that I've been using for the last year and a half that I've had my Dazzle. The only reason why the quality is better is because 2 things. One, I actually been getting, they actually told me that the quality for Revelations was bad at the end of the walkthrough. That is because in Revelations, the game plot took place in a really dark room, and for some reason the video quality, it gets really, really, really dark, or really bad. I'm sorry, it gets really bad in really, really dark settings. When it's really light, like it was in the beginning of Modern Warfare 3, it tends to just look better, I guess. But the quality hasn't changed at all. The gameplay hasn't changed. It was just the settings, you know. And the second thing was that Assassin's Creed Revelations overall quality is not that good. It's the same as it was in Brotherhood. As you guys noticed, Brotherhood's quality wasn't exactly the best, but Modern Warfare 3 just has better, you know, graphics overall. And another thing I want to talk about on the quality topic is I want to know what you guys want. This is I actually have a question for you guys, I have a question for you guys, and the viewers are going to answer it. And I'm going to answer this I'm going to have this question answered on the Q&A video. Would you guys rather have a widescreen view of my videos with 360p quality, or just a medium screen with 480p quality? Now, before you guys answer, I want to list to you guys what the side effects and basically what the side effects are if I choose either one of these. Yes, the quality is going to be slightly better if I do it on medium screen, but it's not going to be, like you won't have a full picture. But if I do have a full picture, it lowers the quality a little bit. And don't go asking me, try to like update the quality by making it 480p on widescreen. I've tried that, and every time it does do that, it starts to lag, and I don't want to go back to the lag problem, which I'm actually going to talk about in a minute or so about the lag. Um, and this won't be taking effect. This won't be in effect until my Assassin's Creed 1 walkthrough, based on what you guys want, like either 480p on medium screen or 360p on widescreen. I prefer 360 on widescreen, but I'm gonna let this decision up to you guys. I used 480p on my on 480p on medium screen on my Resident Evil 3 walkthrough, and that actually got a lot of or it actually made it a lot better, in my opinion. So whatever you guys want. However, if I do have to tell you one thing though, if it does end up lagging, if the 480p on medium screen starts like making the quality start to lag, I'm gonna have to go back to the 360 widescreen just for lagging purposes. Just to make sure it doesn't. Because honestly, I'd rather have 360p and no lag than 480p with it lagging. Because nobody wants to see a laggy video. And speaking of lag, the third topic I want to talk about, lag issues. Most of you guys also saw in my Assassin's Creed Revelations video that the lag problem has returned after, like, honestly, I haven't had lag issues since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but it has come back, and yeah, I apologize for that. It won't be happening again. I have a video that I actually have that I always fall back on in case I have lag issues. So if I ever have lag again, I'll just change my settings, because I don't keep the settings memorized in my head on Pinnacle Studios 12. So I keep the video, and in case I start lagging again, I just fall back on those settings, and the lag goes away. So yep. Like I said, the issue has come and gone. I fixed the lag, and based on that video, I'm just letting you guys know I changed a few settings. The reason why it started was because I wanted to change a few settings to kind of update the quality, and this is now the third time it's happened. I try to update the quality, and I end up like messing with the hard drive or the speed on the internet, and it causes it to lag, but with slightly better picture. And like I said before, I'd rather have a low quality video than have a high quality video with lag. One kind of counters the other. Um, yeah, the lag problem has come and gone. Shouldn't be an issue anymore. If it does, like I said, I've always got a video to change it. It's not going to be like in my Uncharted 1 walkthrough, when I was completely lost in the settings, because in Uncharted Drake's Fortune, I was completely new when it came to using the dazzle, but I started advancing. I was getting better, more experience on Pinnacle Studios 12, and yeah, the lag went away, and I'm getting better with it, and hopefully that remains, that it is a clear, straight picture that matches with the sound. And I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. Um, yep, 2 years. I definitely plan to continue, and hopefully that remains. Um, go vote, or I'm sorry, go vote. Go ask some questions. Like I said, expect a video expect a video on the 21st if I get at least 10 questions. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yes, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. If you have a personal question and you don't want it like publicly answered, send me a message, and I'll message you back, and you don't have to worry about them being released to the public. Your secret's safe with me. And yep, that's all I wanted to talk about, and I will see you guys all later. Bye bye.